Okay, word clouds. What you are seeing right now in the screen is something called a word cloud. Okay, now today I'm going to teach you how to make your own word cloud using a nice little website called Wordle. Okay, so let me close this. Now, Wordle is a website that automatically generates word clouds. Now, I like to use word clouds because they are a nice graphic, visual, and attractive way for you to emphasize either text in an article or vocabulary or something. It's just a nice way to present information. Okay, so how does it work? First of all, we go to wordle.net. Okay, when you go to that address, you're going to get this one with some nice examples, some links, whatever. What you're going to do is click on where it says create your own. So we create our own word cloud, and then you're going to see this box where it says paste in a bunch of text. So there's a few ways you can do this. One of the things you can do is just go to an article, a news article, or any sort of text that you want, and we can just select a whole bunch of things. Copy, paste them here, and then click on go. And when you do that, Wordle will do the rest and will generate the word cloud. Just working. There it is. Now, as you can see, it generates this cloud, and some of the words are bigger than the others. What does that mean? It means that the words that are bigger were repeated more times in whatever text you chose. The smaller the word, the less times it was repeated. If you notice, Wordle does a nice job in removing all of the common words that are repeated. Especially if we're talking about an article, words like the and and to and all of those little tiny words that don't really matter in this case. So Wordle, once it does that, you can play around with it a little and do a lot of cool things. For example, you can change the font of your word cloud. Wordle gives you some choices here. You can change the color scheme. For example, you can do something like this. Whatever you want to do, you can change the layout. How are the words presented? You can do them all horizontal. You can do them half and half. That looks pretty good, huh? You can do them mostly vertical. Any way you want to do it. Okay? Any which way means it'll just be more random-like. Of course, once again, the bigger the word, the more times it was repeated. So you can play around with that, with the color, with the fonts. There's a lot of nice things to do. Now, another way that you can use word clouds, if we're not using a news article, so to say, let's say you just have a long list of words. You can take this list of words, copy them, paste them in Wordle, and again, it does the work for you. Now, in this particular example, all of the words were only written once, so that's why everything looks the same size, because it is the same size. But if you go back and you repeat some of the words, let's say you repeat humorous, and you repeat independent, and you repeat it again, and then let's say you want kind a bunch of times, and then fearless, and then frank, even more, and so on and so on. Then when you generate your word cloud, then you get this. The bigger the word, the more times it's repeated. Okay, so let me choose one that I like so I can show you the next step. Now, one of the bad things about or one of the things that I don't like about Wordle is that it doesn't let you save your word cloud as an image because it's a Java thing. So the only thing you can do is print or open in a new window or save to their public gallery. So let's do this. Open it in a new window and let's make it pretty big. That way we will be able to take this, put it into an image editing program like Paint, and then save it as an image that way. So using the ever trusty control print screen, that means that my computer has taken a picture of my entire screen. Then we go to good old Paint, and we paste our screen cap. Now we don't want all of this, we don't want the menus, so we're gonna crop it. So all we have left is our nice word cloud. Okay, I'm gonna stop there. So we crop it. Oh, sorry. Let's crop it there. Then we can get this, save it as an image. I like to save them as PNGs because I think they are a smaller size and quicker to upload when you want to share them with somebody online. So that's how we create our word cloud. Now you have your own JPEG or PNG file, your own image file of your word cloud, which you can then use in a variety of different ways. Pretty easy, right? Okay. Thank you. Bye-bye.